All right, everybody. So first things first, want to make sure you have your glasses on. All right, so what we're going to do today is that we're going to replace this light right here that we got. I just want to make sure all my camera angles are pretty much set good. But this is pretty much how this light looks like. This is the original light that it came with. You can see the polyps, they're kind of, what's it called? They're opening up a little bit, but I know the coloration's not actually going to be there. Just want to make sure I record on all types of cameras and everything as possible. All right, there you go. All right, so you can see right there, all of these guys are kind of opening up, but they're not exactly where I would want them to be. You see that? But this guy over here in the corner, that guy didn't make it so well. But anyways, let's set this guy up. All right, so that's the original light that the tank came with. Well, this is the original light. My bad. I'm thinking about the camera. All right, so this is the original light that this tank came with. But as you see, it's pretty much like a yellowish white. So the color that it is, it's between about, I want to say between maybe 6,000 to 12,000 Kelvin temperature. Probably more like around 8. But around that range, that's the light that it's producing. All right, so I'm gonna put it back on just because my other light, this guy's not working at all. And I tried, because I know the electricity is going through, because I can see the spark as soon as I plug it in. Yep, I saw the spark. But the controller, it's not really working. So you see that? Facebook, everybody. So the controller is not really working at all. Kind of like has water damage on the screen. So I mean, it turns on, but I just can't read it, and it's not syncing up. And there's this button over here that I'm not too sure what it does. I'm pretty sure it's a way to sync it up, but either way, I wanted to try to fix this up real quick, see if I could even fix it at all. Yeah, let's do this real quick. All right, so now now I hear myself a lot better. All right, so we're gonna take this out real quick. I don't think I could really fix this up real quick. I pretty much took out everything. I'm gonna leave the little button in there, or the little plastic thing for the button. All right, so I know it works because look, just with this on by itself, I just want to make sure what my time is because on my cameras. All right. So see, it lights up, but I just don't know how to take out the screen. I've been trying to figure it out. I might, because it's this portion. I don't know if I have to melt it or replace that, but somebody that knows, maybe you guys could tell me. Or if you want the light, just hit me up and you could have the light. Just, yeah. As long as I don't have to ship it far. Yeah. But yeah, so anyways, the light's not syncing up, but I know it works. We'll just leave it out of the box just to make it look more cool right there. All right, so pretty much this light's not working. So I got a little replacement light. It's this one right here. It's a little Kessil. And pretty much there's two main brands. There's a Kessil and the AI. So this so I wanted to talk about this This is an AI brand. This is a Hydra 26, and this is the little Kessil. So I'm gonna turn them on because I've never seen this. Well, I mean, I've seen them in action, but I've never seen them in action in this tank. So, but I know this one produces a really nice white and blue, and I'm gonna tell you guys the differences pretty soon. But I'm just gonna open it up, and we'll go from there. But I believe this is just the light. If you want the controller, you have to buy it separate. And if you want something to hang it on, the little mount or whatever, like this little arm. You see this tank? This is okay. Oh yeah, anyway, let's just keep going. I got too excited too early. All right, so I got to correct myself. All right, so this is the little tank right here. I mean the little tank. This is the little light. I'm trying to get out of the box. Oh, it has a second sticker. Alright. So it should just be the light. Oh yeah, so I was saying that they sell everything separate. That's what kind of sucks about this. But that's what's also, I guess, kind of cool that I had to buy. Oh, damn. What's this thing? Hold on. We're unboxing as we're going, people, everybody. Gotta make sure all the camera kind of gets it, hopefully. All right, so I'm just gonna get everything out real quick. I'm gonna put it on the white surface so I can see the contrast in colors. That way I don't lose anything. Alright, so I guess the light just comes just like that, straight up. But I wonder what this bracket thing is for. Maybe it's if I want to mount it later. Hold on, let me set this somewhere safe. There you go, right there. Alright, so I don't know what this thing's bracket's for. Yeah, it's basically to mount it if you want to mount this. Oh, so it has so you can mount on the surface. Okay, I get it. Alright. Not that we're going to use it, but I guess we'll just keep the box. So everybody just... Everything that I could reuse again. So all that. Alright, so let's turn this on. And let me go re-record on that main camera real quick. All right. All right, there you go. All right, so here's just the Kessil and just the light. So pretty much it should hook up to like some kind of ballast. All right, so I guess it uses this right here, and right here it has a converter that goes from alternating current to direct current, I believe. Well, it should, I think. I believe these LEDs work on direct current, so, or they might even all do. But anyways, yeah, so this converts AC to DC, so alternating current to a direct current, kind of like the battery that I made on my other video, on the physics video. All right, so I'm just gonna put this somewhere. I have a lot of these, so I just put them anywhere. All right. So let's just plug it in. Honestly, I should have just left the plug one open. I mean on. I mean the thing undone or whatever. But it's whatever. All right, there we go. Hopefully, I just had to turn it on. Oh snap! Yep. All right, so you definitely see a difference. Hold on, but let me go on the white side. Oh shit. I'm trying to see what color spectrum it has. I'm wondering if it has any green in there, but or green, reds, yellows, whites, different types of whites from different Kelvin temperatures. So I mean, I assume this one also runs on this, but the way I was explained, I'll explain it to you different. I just want to set it on there. But first, let me cut out the little mount box that I got for it. It's pretty bright actually. All right, so you see that? So I guess that's the. All right, so the way I'm recording this, that's the widest spectrum that it goes. Oh shit. Yeah, that's the widest that it goes, and even then, I can still see some blue in there. But like I said, I was trying to see if I could see different colors of LED lights, but I do see like a different colors or some shit in there. But you might need to look at that shit under a microscope. But I definitely don't know. I'm trying to look at it through the reflection of the water. You don't want to look at that shit through the thing. That's why you have to use your polarized glasses. So I see even with my polarized glasses at its lowest intensity, it's fucking. I mean, it's freaking bright. You might need to elevate this a little bit for like such a small tank. So hopefully I don't burn my corals or anything like that. But we'll see how they react. But I'm not really a fan of the white spectrum. But let me show you guys how it looks blue. All right. So as I'm changing, I'm gonna tell you guys what I was told about this light and the specs and compare it with the other light that I got. I mean the one that's not working. So what I was told that this light has actually different colors of LEDs. I actually do see like a purples, different types of blues in there or something. But this one actually all right, so that's the bluest that it goes. In case you're watching. All right, so that's the bluest that it goes. So I was told that this light actually does have different LED lights, all right? I mean different color LED lights such as white or something like that and greens and reds or whatever. So the only difference is that when you change the color spectrum, it's set to a certain ratio. So as you're adjusting to white and to blue, there's a certain ratio of colors that they manufacturers either program or put it hardwired into the device, where it's changing the colors at a certain color while it's still in the safety or in the not say safety, yeah, let's say in the safety range or in the most ideal zone for them, for the corals to grow at that color. So as I'm changing the color, all the other, I could definitely see different colors of light on there or something. But as I change the color, I could see different LED lights turn on, and like I said, it's either pre-programmed or hardwired to for the colors to change every single color. So let's say there's 6 different colors or 7, right? 7 different colors, whatever people like 7. So there's 7 different colors. And let's say as I changing the color, each one is set to change for the knob at a certain rate. So that's why I'm telling you that the ratio of the color change is pretty much preset. But all the other colors, I do see a different mixtures of LED lights in there off the reflection of the glass as I'm changing it. And like I said, you definitely need polarized glasses. Don't use any type of glass. Make sure you use polarized lenses if you want to look at your lights. That's why I always have my lights on, not just for chemistry, but I work with aquatics, so you're always looking at freaking bright lights all the time. So that, and like I said, this is the damn, that's freaking intense. Okay, so that's the lowest setting, and let's say let's go to the white, since we started off with white. So I'm at the whitest setting, and I can still see even down the light there's a blue spectrum still in there. So naturally this white is actually more like around 12,000 to 14,000 Kelvin temperature. Actually, it might even go as down as 10,000. So between 10,000 Kelvin to a actinic blue. So let's say about, oh shit. So let's say about, yeah, to a actinic blue. So it passes about more than 20,000 Kelvin temperature. You're probably like around 25 or something. So whatever's the highest max Kelvin temperature. So remember, the higher the Kelvin temperature, the more bluer the light. And as you reach like 14K, so let me explain. So that, let's say that's about 25,000 Kelvin temperature. Right here is about 20. Right here's about, right there's about 14. Right there's about 12. And right there's about 10. You see that? Right there's about 10. So I'm saying this light ranges between 10K to 10,000 Kelvin temperature to 20,000 Kelvin temperature, but it has all the light spectrum. So remember, at 10K, so I mean at 10,000 Kelvin, so I expect for a lot of the light spectrum to be there, from like greens, reds, whites, blues, because white's a mixture of all the primary colors of light. So the primary colors of light is blue, green, and yellow. And don't confuse that with pigments. The primary colors of pigments is yellow, blue, and red. Okay, so the green and the red, the green and the yellow, depending on how you're looking at it, are the primary colors. But to make yellow and light, you get green and blue. Okay. And in pigment, it's opposite. Get yellow and blue and you make green. But anyways, that's a side note. But so there's definitely a connection there. Just to let you guys know, for science, definitely. All right. So anyways, let me put pause on my camera. Re-record on my camera, and then let me explain what the difference between the other one. And then let me go and adjust the intensity after. Hold on. All right, guys, hold on. My camera had to change the. battery real quick. I got 2 extra batteries. All right, so we're back. All right, so I was saying there's 2 different batteries, right? All right, so I mean, there's 2 different knobs, right, on this light, on the little Kessil A80. So A as in let's just keep it friendly. A as in A as in apple. A as in apple. 80 as in 80. So this is the Kessil A80. And like I said, this light's meant for small tanks, but like I said, for the intensity, we're gonna pick up the intensity. And like I said, for my little tank, even when it turns off, the little first light is still pretty intense. And I'm at the white spectrum, so we're gonna raise the intensity all the way. And like I said, the ratio of color change is pretty much set, or either hardwired or pre-programmed into the device. So that's the bluest. I mean that's the I was tripping out. That's the whitest in its highest intensity. And the reason I say blue is because, like I said, this white has a little bit of blue mixed in. So to me, I'm old school. I'm more used to metal halides and like T8s and T5s. But LEDs, like when they first started, it was either blue and white. But this one has, even on the most whitest setting, it has a lot of blue with different mixtures of blue in there. So it looks blue to me. This is like I said, man, I'm just giving it extra credit, but it's more like a 14K to a 20K or a 12 to a 14. I mean a 12 to a 20, but I'm just gonna give it 10,000. So it goes as white as 10,000, and like I said, as high as 25. My bad, autocorrect that, 25K. But that's the most intense in white. So now I'm gonna bring down the intensity again, because goddamn, that's pretty intense. All right, and then I'm gonna go to the blue spectrum, and that's the lowest in the blue spectrum. So let's say about 25,000 Kelvin temperature. And let's pick up the color, the intensity. What they refer to as PAR value, or photosynthetic area region, or photosynthetic or photosynthetic active radiation, or some shit like that. But anyways, that's the bluest at the most intensity setting. That you might be able to get away going with maybe like about a pretty shallow tank. Let's say about, maybe 24 inches, so 2 feet. So 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So 2.5 centimeters times 24 will give you the amount of inches. But anyway, centimeters. But anyway, so it's about 24 inches. And the depth penetration, but like I said, I wouldn't go that high. I'm just giving it extra credit based on kind of what I see. But this is definitely meant for a small tank. And like I said, at its lowest setting, it's overkill for my little tank, because it's only about 7 inches shallow. And they said it hang this a few, I forgot how high off the thing, but and like I said, I'm restricting the light going from the side, because I honestly don't want to blind me, but it's spaced stuff far enough so all the corals will get a mixture. And like I said, the ripples on this is pretty amazing. I'm just trying to check my times and stuff. Where's my other phone that I was recording with? Oh man, it fell. Wait, I wasn't recording with that one. I'm recording with that one. All right. Man, I'm tripping out. Okay. So anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much it for this guy. So there's 2 knobs, and I actually like it, because even the most white, it has all these colors. So the reason I didn't want to buy this light, so the drawbacks is that you can't change every individual color how you would want it to be. Let me shut this out. So you can't change every single color how you would like it. But at the same time, you don't I'll just keep negative. All right. So you can't change the colors, and then you can't change them individually, and then also, man, I'm trying to think of more negative stuff to say. Well, that was pretty much it. Why I wasn't gonna buy it. It was pretty much because I couldn't change the colors. Oh yeah, and then I first I thought that it didn't have a mixture of different LED lights, but I definitely see different LED lights on there, so that was a plus. And I definitely see the white. It got pretty white, but I'm just wondering if what's the lowest Kelvin temperature of light LED light that they go down to. So you might have to do that and actually go to their website. I'm just going based off what I see. But anyways, that's pretty much was the drawbacks. I didn't want to get this light. So then there was this other model called the API something, and it's a small one like this. And that one is pretty much made by this LED company. And it's pretty much just one of these. This is actually the higher step up. This is a Hydra 26. But this tank, this LED light, when it was on this tank, it's pretty much way overkill. So I was only able to run about 10% max, maybe 11 on blues, and on whites it was only 1%, and the other colors were a mixture. I think the reds I probably had like around 4 or 3%. The other colors were above that for sure, maybe around 8 or something around there. But the lowest was white at 1%, and even then I thought it was like kind of strong. And what I didn't like about it, and what I noticed a difference compared to this little tank, is that I don't see a disco, I don't know, or a spotlight like of every single LED light. This one will penetrate all the way down, but the Kessil, I see that there's no ray of LED compared to this one. Because if this one, when it was on the Monty, it would change the blue color of the skeleton of the Monty to like a pale red. And if you look at my other videos, you'll see that, right? But on this one, I can actually see the blue on the Montipora. Yeah, I definitely see the blue on the Montipora. And like I said, it's, change color. Oh shit. Change color depending on how white it is. But even on the most whitest setting, I can still see that my skeleton of my Montipora is blue. So this one, it would make it red because it was right next to the red LED or the cyan. I don't know what the fuck. Basically like a pinkish color one, LED light. And basically it made my Montipora, the blue, make it look like red or greenish or different colors depending on where it was. So the spread pattern on these is not that great. So maybe if they had like a different lens to kind of group it together and spread it out, even if they're all separate. So whatever they're doing over here, that's probably what they're doing, but it's pretty good. Another thing about this manufacturer, so another pro about this that's really good about this light is that you could change every single color different, but as you're changing the color, you're also changing the intensity of the light. All right. Just know that as you're changing, just even the individual, you're picking up the intensity of that spectrum at the same time. Okay. And even though the other ones are at lower intensity, if you pick up one of the colors, it will pick up the intensity. And like I said, don't fry your coral by just picking up the intensity of one of these spectrums, okay? So this light is probably meant for more people that could know how to adjust the color. And just like me, I could tell you the spectrums of the light. And if you don't really sound anything or know half of what I'm saying, then this light's probably not for you. I would definitely go with the Kessil. And then, but this Hydra 26, the model, this is made out of like metal. And this one's made out of like some kind of alloy, plastic alloy, maybe no, maybe not metal, but it definitely some kind of hard, well built plastic material. It's definitely intense. Maybe even might be metal, maybe coated in something, but it's definitely well built. This one, it actually has like a little fan. The Hydra 26 has a fan. This one doesn't have a fan. I do notice that it gets warm, but it's meant for the heat to be distributed. But because it doesn't have a fan, I can see it's not loud. I mean, it doesn't have any noise or anything. Definitely doesn't have any noise. But this one has a fan built in to cool down the LED lights. You see that? So that's another thing. The only thing I don't like about this light, the fan and everything's pretty much dirty. And I don't know how to, I mean, I don't want to disassemble it and just to clean out the fan. Maybe if they do like a pop-up window or something to take out the fan. Oh, actually, maybe you can. Oh yeah, so maybe if you unscrew these and take this out, I think you could take out the fan and clean it up, but who the hell wants to do that? So if you guys could just make this pop out and pop out so you can just access the fan without disassembling the mounting brackets on top, that'd be a pretty cool extra design. But keep it like this. This is plastic in the middle, but the rest of the frame is made out of metal. So in terms of being built, I like both of them because this one's made out of metal for the most part. The top's definitely metal. The side's made out of like a plastic. The bottom's made of a plastic. But this bottom plastic's nothing compared to this plastic from the Kessil. This Kessil's like even more intense. But only the bottom lid of the bottom cover, and I think maybe even the side is made out of plastic. But the top, I like how it's made out of metal. But this is a metal and plastic infused, so I assume most of the other products are about the same. But what I loved about this light is that it has two light sources. You see that? But this light's meant for a 65 gallon. I mean, let's not even talk about how big the tank. This light's meant for probably like a penetrating power and depth of probably for sure about 2 feet and more. In terms of getting coral growth of like probably SPS coral. This one was about 29 gallon. I mean, it was in a 65 gallon, but about 20 some inches of lighting power, and the white was running about 60%, while the other ones were running about 90-ish. So for sure, about 24 inches this one will do. I don't think. I mean, I'm pretty sure the light spectrum will penetrate on the Kessil, but I don't think it'll be strong enough to grow your SPS coral like the Monteporo right on top of mine on my tank. If you have a really deep tank, but for sure for a shallow tank, that one's pretty awesome. All right, so that's all I have to say about that. Oh, another thing. These guys, these LED lights that they use, these guys, the AI, they basically get the best LED lights and they experiment from different manufacturers of LED lights, and they test and they pretty much get the best for their coral growth. Yeah, so that's pretty much I'd say. So these LED lights, these guys basically order parts and different LED lights from different manufacturers and put them together. So I mean, you can see that why it works and everything. I mean, they get the best. I'm pretty sure they get the best LED lights they can, and they do the research and stuff. So that's the thing about the AI. The Kessil, in contrast, the Kessil is actually like it's. Does its own research on its own LEDs, and it makes its own LEDs. So the Kessil, in contrast, if you look at the way the spread and everything, you can see that there's no individual color dominating a certain area of the rock structure. In contrast with this one, you could have specks of blue, like kind of like a Dalmatian effect, but with different colors. That's the best way to explain it. You get a Dalmatian effect, but with different colors on this. This one doesn't have a Dalmatian effect. This one is just like a beautiful, clean, almost like monochromatic color, like a single color. And like I said, make sure it's in the lowest. Man, see, I still think it's in high intensity, even it's low light setting, because I know my coral, they might experience a little bit of shock. But the only thing I don't like about this one, and even the AI version, it's only a single lens. I mean, it's cool. I guess it's meant for you to hang it up a little bit. But the thing that sucks is that you guys don't provide anything to mount with, so now I have to make something to kind of have it elevated. That's why I had this, just for the demonstration of the video. But I have to build something like that for my tank, all right? And my aquarium, it does have like a, what do you call it? It does have a back end thingy. You see that? So it does have a end right here. I mean, a back chamber, so you could put the little light mount, because this one, like I said, this cheap light came with a light, I mean the mount, but a light mount, and like I said, this one came with the tank, and like I said, this light came with this free mount. I'm not too sure on the smaller version of this. Even in this guy, the Hydra 26, they don't include a mount. The Kessil, they don't include any kind of mounting, any mount options for your light besides maybe that little clip thingy. Besides this, that you have to hang on something solid on top. You see that? And that's pretty much whack. You see that? Yeah, you have to put that right there somehow. Oh, there you go. It's like that. You have to put it in like that. But I mean, at least you include it, so you can't deny that. At least you include something. But that's pretty messed up. You guys are already making a lot of money. You guys make a $5 thing. Maybe I should even just find a way to drill it into on here. You see that? Mount it somewhere, somehow. But you guys should include the mounts for sure. Like I said, AI, if you do the same thing, you guys are pretty messed up. Another thing, this Kessil, what's cool about it has a controller. The controller, you have to buy it separate. Again, that pretty much sucks. But you could pretty much link up different units together and then have a master unit, and basically you control the master with the controller, and it'll control all the lights. And like I said, I believe they even sell the cording separate for that crap, so they don't even give you that. So man, you guys trying to squeeze the money out of everybody. You guys are messed up. Anyways, so yeah, but I mean, you guys at least provide the possibilities. So Apple does the same shit. You fucking have to buy everything separate. But anyways, so I'm recording my little Poco F3 phone actually. But anyways, let me press pause and record on my other camera real quick. And yeah, hold up. All right, so I'm back. All right, so yeah, so pretty much, yeah. So on this guy, you have to buy the controller separate. So it's a little control just like this. You buy it separate, and then you can start controlling your knob. That's funny. You can start controlling the intensity of the colors or whatever. But the Kessil, what it does, it comes with these little knobs, and it has two little knobs that, as you saw, you change. This one, the new version, not the old versions that they make, because the old versions, they come with a free controller. See, even these guys put in a free freaking controller in the old models. But anyways, this guys, they don't include a controller because it's Wi-Fi compatible, or I mean Bluetooth or whatever compatible, and you sync it up with your phone, so you could adjust it through a little app that they got. So that's pretty cool, but it sucks if you don't have a phone. So what if you're poor and you can't even afford a phone? You might want to go with this little Kessil, because like I said, you have these little knobs you could adjust, and like I said, the intensities are already there. So on this one, you have to figure it out, and if you mess up, you will kill your coral, especially if you have high 100% on one, on a few colors and low on the other ones, and you have it the coral right next to it, like about an inch away. You're gonna kill your coral. So know what it's rated for, but like I said, always start at the lowest setting. I'm just gonna adjust the color to my favorite color when I look at it in person, and including with my light, what's it called, my I'm saying lenses. I don't know why I'm saying lenses. With my glasses on, whatever color I like the best, that's what I'm gonna leave it on, and it's pretty much set. So I don't have to figure out the difference in changing all the different colors. It's pretty much does it for you. It's either, like I said, pre-programmed or pretty much hardwired into the system. The way it's hardwired, let's say it, depending on how it's turned, it'll either pick up different current based on the thickness or the thinness or the shape of what's called the connector on the knob and the receiver and on the little wires. But like I said, it might be even pre-programmed digitally, but like I said, I don't know. I don't make this, but I want to say it's probably pre-programmed a little bit digitally, because you get a little controller. I mean, you don't get it, you have to buy it separate, but it's hardwired to do it, so that's pretty cool. But since it does that, if anybody knows how to hack this, figures out how to hack the Kessil, hopefully there's one of my hacker elites out there, figures out how to hack the Kessil with your phone, that'd be pretty awesome. Where's my phone? Figure out how to hack your thing with the phone. That'd be pretty cool, actually. So learn how to hack the little Kessil. That'd be pretty awesome. And now I don't know where to put my phone. Hold on, let me reset my phone real quick. Yeah, so that's pretty much it that I could think of. I can't think of anything off the head. So yeah, that's the reason why. Oh, it's the reason why I wanted to go with this, because I like experimenting, and I like to adjust all the colors. But like I said, I didn't like experimenting so much when I was killing my stuff. But once I set it, it was pretty cool. But I like this because it's deeper penetrating power. Once you figure out a good ratio of color, just multiply it by whatever number it's currently on. So multiply all of them by the same number and keep the same ratio. If you like that color, keep the same ratio, but just pick up the intensity that way. You're gonna have to do a little bit of multiplication and basically figure out what percentage you want when you figure it out at its low base form that actually grows coral or whatever. Like I said, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this light's not really for you. And like I said, and if you want a better shimmer, go with this light. This light it produces a shimmer. I mean, even this cheap one produces a shimmer, but it has like a little spot, Dalmatian. Like this has a multi-color Dalmatian effect. This one has a straight up Dalmatian effect. Like it has white spots all over, white and black. I mean, white spots and shadows everywhere. But this one, it has a better diffuser on the lens, or either on the lens or the LED light itself. But it's a pretty cool little light. I actually like it a lot. The only thing I don't like, these ones are just single point sources. So that means I might have to reglue my Montipora, maybe a little bit somewhere different, but figure out something with my Monty. But it definitely can't be right there because it's not getting, I mean, it has to be somewhere right there, but I might have to tilt the angle because it's not getting enough, what's it called? Light. Because this one, like I said, had 2 light sources. This one only has 1. So I have to probably rethink the Reef again a little bit, at least when it comes to the Montipora in the last spot. But I could already see my corals, they pretty much glowing pretty much really well. But anyways, that's pretty much my video. I know it's been a little bit of a rant. It's probably been like about it's been about 45 minutes or so, and slightly longer. But that's pretty much it. Probably gonna put this light somewhere, or if somebody doesn't claim it pretty soon, I'm just gonna toss it out. I mean, recycle it, whatever. This light, it still works. I'm still gonna keep it just because it belongs to the tank. You know what I mean? You can't throw the original stuff from the tank away. But at least you saw how the tank looks like. I mean, it definitely, even the whitest, even the whitest color, it looks bluer compared to when you saw this, when it looked yellowish white. You know what I'm saying? This one, like I said, it's probably like around 6 to 8,000 Kelvin temperature, max 12. But this one's around 10 to a 12, and it's definitely did not look like this. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. This is probably like around 6 to 8. You got to check the box. But anyways, that's pretty much it when it comes to lighting and the Montepora. But yeah, I mean, I don't know who. Oh man, I guess I got people watching this. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But I actually do like the Kessil. For if you're a beginner or even an expert, the Kessil is the way to go because it gives you the shimmer. They figured out the colorations for you as you change the colors. It's preset, either hardwired or pre-programmed. Again. Anyways, this one you're gonna have to experiment with the AI brand. And like I said, these two companies are each other rivals. And if you go with any other brand from a different country or anything like that, that's not. Well, actually, I don't even know where this one produces. So. Or whatever. But a good thing about the Kessil is that I'm also from the Bay Area, and this Kessil light, the company's also in the from the Bay Area, so that's pretty cool in California. So that's why it was a no-brainer. You got to support the local businesses, even if they're high tech. They give fucking jobs to everybody there. Not that I'm gonna get a job there unless I own either the company or I'm doing the LED design right with them. And of course, we're going to have to work out a deal on that. But same thing with these guys. We can figure something out. But anyways, that's pretty much the rundown on this light. They all suck because they don't carry a fucking mount. So you can mount your light on your tank. Besides this one carries a little bracket. But then you're going to have like a, what's it called? A canopy. And who the fuck wants to build that shit? So now I had to build a canopy to mount that shit. But at least it came with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This good and bad of everything, but that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. I can't think of anything else to say besides make sure you check out my next experiment as I extract DNA. And my other video, I'm gonna condense it to a few minutes long when I made a battery, and I'm gonna upload it to my chemistry site. But on the physics website, on my physics YouTube, you get the full extended versions of everything, of all the experiments. But on my chemistry, when I do all my aquatic stuff, I'm gonna have all the same experiments, but condensed down to 5-minute videos or something. So you guys could just look at those, because I know my chemistry channel is more popular, or whatever it's called. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else to say. Besides, it's over. But thank you guys for watching. So whoever's watching, shout outs to Ethan Pinch. Thank you, man. Hopefully I didn't put your name on blast out there, but thank you for watching. But yeah, so this video is going to be on YouTube of me setting up the Kessil. But this is just the first part, because I said I want to see the results and then figure out the intensity. But like I said, I started it out real low because I see that's really bright. And these coral, they lost some of the algae that was in their tissue, and I see them a little bit brown. I see them a little bit browned out, but even in the white light, they look solid green. I mean, they look solid. I can still see the green tissues and stuff. But definitely nothing in comparison when it's blue. Man, they still look good. But like I said, they're recovering because they've been out of light for quite some time. And for the past 2 days, they've been on this, and this run out on Friday. And this tank, I have to constantly move it to different locations, to different reef shows. So I have different reef shows at Los Baños Flea Market. I set up this little stand with the little aquarium. You could always go in there and check it out. I don't always go there. I'm not gonna lie. I only do it once in a while. But or in a different place, anywhere I could get a little reef show going, action going. This shit fucking stop. This little tank, it's a head turner and it's a showstopper for both children and adults alike. All right, but anyways, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I can't think of anything else to say, but next time I'll show you guys the progress, or follow me on all my social medias. Go to my website. I have to update information on my website, but expect this video on my website. But the most place you want to be is at my website, so you can buy my shit, or you could transfer money and I'll send you the product. I'll send you the salt water, or even if you have freshwater tank, I'll send you the salt, the freshwater salt. It's basically salt water, but you can just dump some of it in the fresh water, and that shit's fucking solid. But yeah, know your chemistry. That's all I gotta say. Know your chemistry and control the water, control the light, control the water flow, control the temperature. A downside of my tank is that it's missing a chiller. I just caught a call today about some ocelots and a chiller and all this stuff of 2 different projects that they're working on. So that's pretty cool. I really wish them the best, and they're always gonna be in touch. I was gonna mention their name, but I'm not. But always a good. I get calls from everywhere, but anyways, this guy's really cool. He's a goonie from Hoodstocks, and he followed me, and he follows what I do, and he hit me up. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I really love the tank because I could see my. Dang, man. Wow. I could see my wow, I really love this. I'm gonna put a little line mark where I finally want it, and then when I record videos, I'm gonna set it up to white, because you could see the color white spectrum better when you record. But I can see as I record, even on the camera or whatever, it picks up the color real nice compared to the other LEDs. Yeah, compared to this LED, the Kessil, you're able to record a lot nicer on your phone, but it might be because I'm using a way better phone. But don't double don't take that as fact. But on this phone, this because this is a little Poco F3, and all the videos I recorded were not on a Poco F3. On this, I could tell I'm gonna have a good time posting videos for you guys. So hopefully the subscriber count will go up, right? But anyways, that's pretty much it. Thanks everybody, and thank Miguel for putting like on the video, and thank Ethan Pinch for watching. I will try to get a different video for you, a different angle for you guys. So I'm gonna put it real nice color for whoever's watching on that channel. So that's the bluest setting right there. Oh, you probably can't even see it. Yeah, let's not put that. So anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. That's all I could really think of. Yeah, definitely LED lights run on direct current, because I can see this is the ballast from this other tank, and it's a converter from alternating current from the wall to the direct current. So I know for sure this must run on direct current. But this thing gets a little bit warm, but not that bad. But it does get warm. I saw it get warm immediately, but it hasn't picked up the degree in heat, so it doesn't produce a lot of heat to your aquarium. So I can already tell that's a good plus right now. And it'll help in the winter. It'll keep at least a little bit of heat in there. So it goes both ways. And like I said, I had to figure out how to mount my little light onto this aquarium. I'm using a little black box, but I got to do something different. But like I said, it's pretty freaking bright, even at low intensity. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah. Bam. All right, so thank you guys for watching.